All right. We are back. I don't even know what episode we're on. We're like 12, 13, something like that. I don't know.
Season 2, episode 1, baby.
Something like that. But this week we have a special guest. Most of the people in iNRS will know him. He's a past champion, so he doesn't need much of an introduction. But for the people that just joined this year, we will have Jordan Booth introduce himself. Jordan, go ahead.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I'm Jordan Booth. I know in the flesh. Um, I like to think of myself as an above average iRacer with above or below average IQ. So we like to go fast and turn left every once in a while.
My man. Wait, did you say where you're from? I don't know if I caught.
I am from Carmel, Indiana, so a little bit north of Indianapolis. So I know it's just an exquisite state. Just so much to do here. It's so cool. One of the coolest states.
I mean, you live how far from Indianapolis?
Like 30-ish minutes,
Yeah,
unless
I
it's
mean
the Indy
that's
500 day, then it's about, 5 hours.
I mean that's pretty cool. We got the Glen, so there's that.
Not
Hey, don't
ever.
knock the Glen.
I love the Glen, but it's not an event like the 500 or the Brickyard. So,
It's true.
a little bit about your racing history. Who's like your favorite driver growing up? When you got into iRacing or NASCAR in general?
Yeah, I mean, I really the first race I can remember watching was the 2011 Homestead Championship whenever Smoke won it. So Smoke was my guy growing up, and then he retired, and then I was like, "Well, shoot, at least he still owns the team." So then became just a blanket SHR fan, so, Harvick, Boyer, Almirola, Cole Custer, um, we'll skip Danica. Um, but, then Briscoe came onto the scene, and he's from Indiana, so just kinda fit naturally there. Fortunately, I got to meet him a couple times, went to the 2024 Darlington race, so that's probably my favorite racing, like, real life racing moment was getting to go to that race and seeing the last, win for SHR. But started iRacing, I mean, started, like, 2020 with COVID and everything, and then just didn't touch it for a couple of years. And then really got into it in 2023, like the back half of it. And then that's whenever I found iNRS and joined that league and kind of just blossomed from there. Got to meet a bunch of cool guys like you guys. And that's kind of whenever it
Aw.
peaked. And then now being in college, not doing it as much, but, sometimes I got to show up and show that I can still go left fast sometimes.
So you were just naturally talented. All right, well, that makes me feel good about
Well,
myself.
that's
All right,
what,
all right.
I think he's getting at.
I'm like I
It did start
literally
out that way.
started the same time and not. No, I'm not there. I'm not there. So I gotta
Yeah,
ask, how sad were you when Stuart Haas kind of disappeared?
man, I mean, I genuinely thought about grabbing the rep. No, I'm playing. I mean, it definitely was. It definitely sucked because it's like that's who I'd rooted for my whole life. But at the same time, like they were horrible. So it was like, okay, maybe now that I actually have a driver in Briscoe, we can actually go do something cool. Um, and thankfully, Joe Gibbs Racing and all that, it's been good. But I mean, it sucked for a bit, but at the same time, it's just one of those racing deals. I guess we see it all the time.
Yeah, I think he lucked out. When you go from a Stuart Haas car to JGR, that's a that's a good deal, I would say. But now,
Big
does
upgrade,
Very.
that
definitely.
make you? So that kind of makes you a Toyota guy.
I mean, yeah, gotta be the Toyota guy now.
um,
It
Trav.
is
So, oh,
not to cut
sorry.
you off, Ennis, but it is pretty wild since you're a young buck, Mr. Booth. When we grew up watching NASCAR, it was in the early 2000s, so we had the gorgeous Gen 4 cars. So if you started watching then, that means your first car was the COT?
Yeah,
Yep.
I have some of the diecast with like all the bodies, but the COT was my favorite. I mean, especially the COT with the big wing. Ooh,
Mhm.
that thing was the best looking race car
I
I've ever
love
seen
that
in my
thing.
life.
Without the wing, those things are badass. But nothing beats the Gen 4.
You guys are making me feel so old, dude. first race I watched
I mean, you're
was
pushing 50.
yeah, basically. First race I remember
on
watching
the outside.
was Jeff Gordon versus Jeff Burton at Darlington, like 97. So, yeah, that one hurts. That hurts a little bit.
I was still my dad's balls by then.
I wasn't even in those.
What was I gonna ask? What
Sorry, guys, we haven't done this in a while.
have you done
Yeah,
any other leagues, or is iNRS like the only one?
I did one in 2023. It's like the ISCA maybe or something. It was an open set, and I had no setups whatsoever, and so I was just out there being horrible. I was still around like
Feel that?
2,500 I rating right then, so I still didn't really know what I was doing. But I got lucky with kind of coming in right as the next gen was still so fresh to everybody that I was able to kind of get on the learning curve before everybody and figure it out pretty quickly. But no, it was just really just a bunch of official races. I mean, there were stretches where I'd run 10 official races in a week, 10, 15, just,
Wow.
I mean, summer break or if I was on break and didn't have school or, and then I went to community college for a year and a half before I went anywhere else. So, I mean, not like I had a campus life to go do most of the time. So just come home, grind out the homework and then just race. So, I mean, not really league racing. INRS was probably the first one I took seriously and ran for points.
Well, you
That
showed
means your
everybody how to do it.
first. Yeah, I think that was 2024 was your first year in IRS. That was your first league and first championship, if I remember correctly. Correct?
Yeah, I set the bar kind of high. So now every time I show up, I feel like if I'm not, at least top 3, it's a bad day. So probably a bit of a overreach there on my part, coming out the gate so strong, and now we're a washed race car driver at the ripe age of 21, and just like, where's my pit box at?
I definitely feel that.
You'll not live that down. I'm gonna keep that clip forever, just so you know. So did you run the Gen 6 car at all, or no?
Yeah, so I ran like the back half of it. My first ever official win actually was in the Gen 6 at Pocono. I still remember it to this day. It was an open set race, and I was on like a just a horrible set, and I remember just having to be loose as could be the whole race, and I won that. So I ran maybe 25 races in the Gen 6 throughout my whole iRacing career. So really haven't dabbled in that much. Honestly, it's a fun car though, really fun.
I think I've driven it 5 times.
I don't think I did.
Yeah, I've driven it
Oh, I
once.
didn't race. I raced it. I think was it iNRS? They did the qualifying or like the
Yeah,
recruitment races
before
in
the
that.
season in
Yeah,
2023 or
I think
2024 at
yeah
Homestead.
they
Oh,
did the recruitment races in that car.
I was gonna say because I didn't
That's my only
even
time I've
get
raced it.
my A license until like the next gen was out. I don't think.
Yeah,
Yeah, I want to say same.
all mine was next gen. On my experience, but when I did get the next gen, I didn't race it. I love the truck, so I just raced trucks.
Yeah,
So I got
dude,
my A license with
I
trucks,
loved the
and
trucks, man. They were so fun.
yeah, I didn't win much in the trucks, but I definitely have most of my 9 or 10 official wins because I don't race them. Definitely came in like the Xfinity car, which I hate. So I don't know how the hell I did that, but
Well, it used
yeah,
to be fun back in the day.
back in the day, dude. Yeah,
So did you run full time last year?
No.
no,
I was just over the summer. I think I made 10 starts and won 5 of them.
Okay.
So
Well, that's impressive.
yeah.
probably felt like I was there the whole time.
Only reason I won the championship was because Mr. Booth wasn't there. That's for sure.
Well, and we were blocking for you apparently.
Oh, yeah.
Team orders, man, unbelievable.
I would never, dude. I wanted to win that race so bad.
I almost got taken out by Eddie.
Oh yeah, my
I
eyes were completely black, dude.
Well, I mean,
so
let's
I was
just
coming
say,
for you.
turn 1, lap 1, I got wrecked by my teammate. So
You were already sideways. I just finished
well,
you off,
we were
Bucko.
3 wide. And we got me and Wheeler were 3 wide. And we got together, and then I was wiggling. I had the wiggles on the front straightaway, and then just fucking gumball, stuck it right at my ass. It's my
Dude,
Hey, man.
literally,
He told me that's where he liked it. So
you can go back and watch my stream from when we were practicing right before that race. I go, the ultimate way for this race to end is I win and Jake finishes second because he gets the championship and I get the Phoenix win. I literally said it before the race started, and I was gunning for you, bro. I wasn't blocking for shit.
Oh, I fucking know, dude. That's why I had
Yeah,
that
I would have
clear.
been
I was like, oh,
patient
bro.
and gave myself one more corner to get past the second place car. I was gunning for Jake.
Yeah,
So
Yeah. No,
shit would
no,
have been gnarly, dude.
no blocking out here on the last lap. We're all trying to win. So, speaking of your iNRS participation, I guess, do you plan on doing any more this year?
Yeah, I got 3 more on the schedule. Chicagoland, North Wilkes, and Indy. So be prepared to flip on lap 1 in Indy again, because that ain't gonna
Great.
change.
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
And then, yep, that was a good
I'm
moment.
well aware.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we could talk about it if we really want to. It was a great moment, I thought,
Yeah,
personally.
so some fucking gumball had the pole or something like that, and fucking stepped on his mic and Ike and got loose right in front of the whole field.
I don't
It's,
know if you remember, but that was like right after the update to the next gen, and so the aero grief. I mean, you could aero grief a person from like a whole car length back, and
Mhm.
I had a Matt behind me, and it was teammates obviously, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna tell you when we go. Just like lift like 3 car lengths early before we get into 1. You'll be clear, I'll be clear, and we'll live. He didn't lift 3 car lengths early, and he was on my bumper entering the corner, and I felt like I could see it from my driving the car. I could see the nose dip down, and I was like, "Uh-oh." And
there you
then,
go.
and then next thing I know, I see Corey upside down coming past me, and I go, "Uh-oh."
Yeah, those were
not
fun.
not the most exciting day for me.
I am very excited for Chicagoland. In any league race and in real life. It's probably my favorite track next to Darlington. So I'm very, very excited for that. I might even crack the top 15. So
Oh, high hopes.
You heard it here
Yeah.
first, folks. Top 15 alert for Eddie
What's the
Mussolini.
line on this? What can I bet on this? What
Plus
am I getting?
8,000.
All right, I'll take it. I'll put
Yeah.
$5 on that.
Yeah,
You say plus 3,000?
it's about that.
8,000.
Jeez. I'm neck and neck with freaking Ricky Stenhouse winning.
Have
There you
you
go.
have you driven it yet?
No.
Me? No.
No.
No, you know me. I only practice an hour before. I take weeks off, and I just do the practice an hour before the race. And
I would
yeah, that's it.
it would behoove you to test it out.
Well, I probably should because I still don't know if I have my new wheels and pedals even remotely set up, or I'm just that far off from when I used to race to all the new changes from iRacing.
Speaking
The
of
wheel and pedals
changes,
make a huge difference,
uh,
to be honest.
Jordan, how do you feel about the car since the new Aero update?
It sucks. It's horrible.
Okay.
You can't do anything with it. Like, you get stuck behind somebody and you're just gonna plow into the wall, and then if you have somebody on your back bumper, you're gonna wreck, and then in the off chance you find clean air, the car still doesn't turn. So it's a really fun car to drive.
Reach it.
I agree.
So where would you put more importance on if you can't pass an iNRS? I don't feel like the races are too long enough for a out of the box strategy to actually run its course. So would you put setting up passes or qualifying, or what would your expertise analysis be to move up the field?
Just taking all my secrets away for free. I think definitely qualifying. If you can't put yourself in the top 5 cars, you're never gonna get to the top 5 in the first half of the race, and by the time you get to the top 5, everybody else is gonna have figured out their car up front.
Mhm.
And if you just don't like, it's all about getting experience during the race because the track's gonna rubber up, so it's only gonna get tighter. And then if you're already gonna be tight behind guys, by the time you get up there, you're gonna have no right front lift, which doesn't necessarily help with the tightness. So definitely, I think if you can nail a qualifying lap out there, you set yourself up to be good, especially with the bumps on that track and how stiff the car is. If you're out front, you can kind of play the lanes and make them run over the bumps and be chilling. I think at least. I don't know.
So yeah,
Yeah,
you guys heard it here
yeah.
first.
I was gonna say the qualifying definitely is huge. Like, my thing last year was I would save the shit out of my tires, and then I would just drive through the field at the end. But I do that this year, and I'm bottom half of the top 15, and I'm like, what the hell? And I can't go anywhere. And then I'm lucky to even get back to the top 5. So I think the qualifying is huge, and saving those how I save tires. It's like even if I qualify up front, um, I just can't get that initial speed to go crazy fast. So I always fall back. So I definitely agree with the qualifying being huge. If you can qualify and stay up front, you have a 95% shot of winning the race, honestly, because you got only a few guys up front that you have to worry about, like Lucas, Eric, now Mr. Booth. Like those guys are just lights out. So if they
Jordan's
have
in general.
issues, yeah, Jordan's in general, Mr. Wenzel. I forgot about my boy, Love you, King.
He's only good on
Um,
road courses. Don't worry about him.
no, he's got a
He's
couple
been
oval
he's
wins this
been
year.
he's been going nuts, man. He's been doing
I
real
know.
good.
Yeah, so I honestly think if those guys have issues and you qualify good and you stay up there, you have the win. I mean, most of these mile and a half tracks, I think that's just how it's going to be. Or if you like Mr. Ennis and you take 2 tires and just jump everybody,
I was gonna say the only
that
thing
also works.
that's gotten me forward is the old 2 tire stop, but that only works in some cases. So,
Yeah,
but
You
that's
got to
like
hit your
my
pit
biggest
box for that to
struggle.
work.
Well, yeah, that is true. That is true. But that's been my biggest struggle is qualifying, and it's so difficult in this car if you can't qualify. I feel like if you're like you guys already pointed out, like if you can qualify, I mean, I think you're gonna get a solid top 5, top 10 finish damn near every time. As long as
mm,
you're not getting in crazy wrecks. It's just so difficult to pass, especially on like the mile and a half, like Vegas, Kansas, probably Chicago, I would imagine. Depending on the temperature, that could be a 1 lane track. You know what I mean? So if you can't qualify, it's gonna be tough. I've been trying to work on it, but it's difficult. Some people just know how to cheese, man. They got all that
I've been
stuff
a wall
down.
magnet in qualifying. Wall magnet in qualifying this year. Step on my little dinkler.
Well, I qualified. I had a really good time at San Diego this past week, and
You did?
basically started fourth and basically took myself out of it right at the beginning of the race. So road course is a little bit different. I feel like road course you don't really. I mean, when you have other road racers around like Jordan, it helps to start up front. But at road courses, you just really got to avoid the mayhem, avoid the mistakes. I feel like if you can run a consistent race on a road course, and even if you're, I don't know, 2-3 seconds off of Jordan, is without making mistakes, you're gonna have a solid finish because people just make mistakes there all the time. But we'll see. We got Sonoma this week, so that'll be
Pray to the
interesting.
Lord.
Oh yeah.
I hope I figure it out this year. Last year I didn't figure it out at all.
Again, it's gonna
You guys
depend
better
on
make it
track
interesting.
temp, I think, because we ran a couple different test sessions there. It was like 85 degrees and we were flying, and then it got up to like 105, and it's a completely different track when it's 20 degrees hotter, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
How about playoff format? How do you feel about the new playoff or the new slash old playoff format?
Do you want to talk about the real Cup race at San Diego real quick before we leave that topic?
Yeah, that's fine. Absolutely. Talk about whatever.
Yeah, we'll do a quick race review of San Diego if you guys want.
Sure.
We'll have Joe start.
The real life race or our race?
Yeah, the wheel life race.
The wheel one.
Um,
Oh, wheel one.
so you know, I'm happy to see that Red Bull cars get wrecked.
Hey,
Shout out,
oh,
shout out, Monster.
not my
Sorry,
boy
Connor.
Connor, bro.
I love my boy Connor.
Hey
Sorry.
man, I thought Blaney had a chance, and then pit road per usual. I thought it was a good race. I actually thought the track was pretty racy. When the big guys and the fast guys are all gone. So happy for Heim. Hit that Heim time. You already know. Got that diecast already pre-ordered.
Same.
Maybe have that shirt pre-ordered. Maybe. But other than that, I thought it was a good race. It's definitely gonna be a one-off, but
I don't know.
pretty cool.
They were talking about it today.
Yeah, great feedback from everyone about it.
Yeah, I thought it was great race.
Yeah, I think it was it I don't know if it was Jeff Gluck or somebody on Twitter posted a poll. It was Chicago, San Diego. What was the other one? The other, I don't know. It was another road course they put out, and it was San Diego by a mile. Like everybody loved it.
Maybe Mexico.
Mexico,
Maybe
yeah,
would it be Mexico?
yeah.
Yeah,
That's cool that everyone loved it.
I thought it was great. Like, it was 1,000 times better than the Chicago street course. That Chicago street course it's good in its own right, but the San Diego, it was really cool to see the tire fall off. Goodyear did a great job with the tire fall off. Maybe a few more laps on them because like people had them burned off by lap 3, but I thought that was great. I mean, the racing great. Um, Honestly, surprised that SVG really burned his shit up, but it was cool to see the different guys up front, like Zane Smith. Shout out to him; he did great all day, and it brought out I want to say real road racers, but the people that actually do good. I mean, but they never get up front. Like it really brought out the tire saving, the drivability of the different teams and stuff. Yeah, 23 LXI or whatever how you say it.
2311.
2311. Yeah, I was thinking
Wait.
Jordan's team. Um, they were lights out, man. That I was so pumped for Corey Heim. Bubba, I mean,
What a
Bubba was
race from Bubba,
racing.
dude.
I mean, that was if he didn't have the issue on pit road, he would have been winning by a mile. Um, I'm a firm believer of that. That guy was crazy. Really shows his improvement in road racing. Um, so yeah, I feel like that was good. The truck race was good. Xfinity race was terrible, obviously because Anthony got wrecked, but that was good too. Hell of a drive by Austin Hill, and then the Cup race, Austin Hill was really quick too.
Philly wasn't.
Just a bummer what happened. Yeah, just a bummer what happened there. Of course, took up my boy Connor, but it is what it is. But overall, like Joe said, I think it was a great race. I really do hope they go back or find somewhere else to do a track like this.
Fort Hood.
It would be cool. Yeah, it'd be cool to see them jump around. Honestly, like it would be cool to see them jump around from like maybe different bases and stuff. Like that would be really cool. Um, Especially during the weekend, like almost July 4th and shit. That would be really cool to see.
Dude, Fort Hood would be
Yeah.
Yeah, I
nuts.
think
That's a massive base. They could
Huge.
definitely pull it off.
I don't know. I want the Daytona night race to come back July 4th weekend, but that's just me. But
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think Briscoe put out a tweet, or he made a comment that the due to the track wear, he said that if Darlington and Old Atlanta had a baby, it would have been this. So that was pretty funny to hear how rough the pavement and concrete, asphalt, whatever you want to call it, was.
Oh yeah,
But
man.
I think all three series, like all three races, were very, very racy. Like
Mhm.
people were, him and Han saying, "Oh, there's no." I think SVG said, "I was like, oh, I don't know if there's going to be rhythm or flow," but I think there was definitely a lot of passing zones. It looked like it had to go good momentum, and all three races were very, very racy. Where as much as I love Watkins Glen, I didn't see it there. Don't see it at Coda really much, and this was like the first road course that I've been impressed with in the past few years.
I think everybody thins out during like Watkins Glen, Sonoma, all that stuff. They thin out really quick. Like the field thins out, single file. Here it was just it's tight. Everybody was in a clusterfuck, and that's what made it really racy. Shout out Jimmy Johnson though. Talking about the truck race. Shout out Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy Jam, he was doing pretty good. But yeah, I think that's why it was so racy. It was just so tight, and it was new. So it was really cool to see though.
Yeah, I worry if we go back there next year, um, if you're gonna see like a lot of the better guys do way better. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like I feel like when SVG first came to Watkins Glen, he kind of had like he didn't have a jump on the field because everybody knew the track already. So he was already a good road racer, but he kind of had to still learn the track a little bit. Whereas the regular Cup guys already knew it, and then he came back and just dominated. You know what I mean? So
Mr. Busher.
Mr. Busher, yeah, we were there for that one. That was a good one.
Oh yeah.
I definitely like the idea though of them like rotating this around because like I forget who it was. I think it was Larson said something about how in their sim the track had a lot more grip on the sim than it did actually on the track. So it threw the teams kind of for a loop setup wise. And I think it let the
Oh,
drivers really drive. And I thought that was
Mhm.
pretty cool to see, especially whenever the track rubbered up, like in that one kind of runway section or whatever. I thought definitely like if we keep rotating it around, the sims aren't going to be perfect. You're going to get people who hit it, people who miss it, but it's going to be better racing. Like nobody, like Corey said, it's just going to be gone. So I mean, that was pretty cool to see. Like just everybody was on top of each other because everybody didn't know what the hell was going on.
yeah, definitely. Could tell that Hendrick Motorsports, their simulations were pretty off for the number 9 team this weekend, and for all the teams at the Glen. So yeah, that's something to be gotta work on with that. I didn't know Chase was racing until the end of the race, and he
Yeah.
finished 12th somehow.
I'm 99% sure that was all pit strategy because he was in 30th damn near the whole race. So I don't know what the deal
Man,
is with that.
Anthony must have took the week off.
I mean, you see Larson out there. He was doing really great in the middle of the race. And then
Well, I think just
Byron had his
tracks were,
issues.
Honestly,
and
I think it's just
Bowman was just happy to be there.
Yeah.
Bowman was pretty good all day. I thought he was a top 10 car all day. I think it was just really hard to keep the tires on the thing. Like you
I
couldn't
mean, the
It,
go
fall off was crazy. It was
crazy
like
in the
damn
beginning.
near 5-8 seconds. Like it was a
Yeah.
ton of fall off.
yeah, I'm not too shocked about Larson because I feel like with the tracks that have no grip, you have to run it real loose and slick. He's gonna be very good at those tracks.
Mhm.
I would have loved
But
to
yeah, I
see
hope they.
Bell at 100% at that
Oh,
track. Would have been fun to watch, I think.
well,
Yeah.
I think regardless if Bell was in the car or not, and that car blew up, we would have to have a suicide watch on Christopher Bell because he would have been good, and then the
Yeah.
car would have blew up,
Yeah, that would have
and
been
then
terrible.
so maybe this broken wrist is actually helping him out and not making the season worse. But I do agree. I would like to see them switch this around because then it's a different track, different type of race every year. You'll hit different markets. I don't know about going international. I just think it's too much on the
No,
teams with
too much.
zero, very little time off. But I would like them to mix it up. I don't know to do like another Chicago style, but something cool like a base or anything to that effect. I think that would be pretty cool and help mix it up throughout the country. So keep it fresh and not very or too repetitive like Chicago became.
I don't think you even have to do bases. Like there are tons and tons of road courses around the United States. I think like Laguna Seca would be sweet. Like that would be
Ooh,
see them
I don't know if
things
they
go down the
could. I don't know if
corkscrew.
those
dude,
cars could handle a
that
corkscrew.
corkscrew would be
Yeah, that corkscrew
terrible.
would
I
kill
mean, they just,
people.
Yeah,
dude,
that would be sick. That would be sick though.
You going like 5 mile an hour through there.
they
People
could
be
do it
Oh
breaking
reverse
their
probably.
backs. You think Alex Bowman's back is bad now?
yeah.
Shit, he ain't even gonna
Cody
be there
Ware's
when they
that
do it.
tire barrier right at the corkscrew.
Well, if they do the track backwards, they'll be coming up the corkscrew, so they might work.
They have to do something. Like I think this opened their eyes to doing something different. Um,
Right.
they got a really good reaction. Yeah, it was at the Navy base, Merrick's 250. Like it was a special weekend. I don't know if they'll be able to recreate the hype doing it somewhere else, but I think the hype and the what they did to get it out there, like they how they advertised it was crazy. Like the videos, the little movie thing, I think was really sweet.
Did you
Well, I
guys
think what
watch
helps them too
that?
is that
Yeah, I did. That was cheesy, but it was pretty cool.
I think it was pretty cool. I think what helps them though is that this is Prime's portion of the schedule, so the coverage is already great because it's
Mhm.
Prime, and then Prime has the flexibility to go do whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Right.
I feel like that definitely opens a lot of doors too, because I mean, you got fucking money to just go spend on doing whatever the hell you want.
I do love the
Yeah, I
prime
don't know how
broadcast.
much they have to pay Fox off or pay TNT off, but geez, if it's prime all year, it's gonna bring NASCAR to a whole other level.
100%.
There's just stuff they do is just crazy. Like I was very sad when I realized it was their last race. Um, the only good thing that TNT is gonna hit off right off the rip is the summer bracket.
Yep.
But other than that, I think Prime is phenomenal. But yeah, gonna miss Prime for sure.
The only thing about Prime is like they know they have such a small window of races. They can put all the effort into those races. I don't know if they could do that for every race throughout the whole year, put that much effort into each race.
Yeah, that's a
That's a
good
lot
point.
of
I would
work.
like to see at least 10, maybe bump it up to 10
Yeah.
races.
Take TNT's portion.
Just split it evenly in half.
Yeah, if TNT doesn't have Wallenbeck and Benny Parsons, I don't want it.
Don't they have Dale? Dale's gonna be an analyst or something like
It's
that.
the same. It's the same booth.
Oh, okay, cool. That's what I thought.
Oh, all right, that helps a lot then.
I miss Dale Jr. in the booth, man. I love it.
I love the
Oh!
random screams. Oh!
Wow.
Well, I was
It's
outside.
like stage 2. I'm
I
about
was
to
out.
fall asleep. I hear he got carnival. Oh shit!
I was outside, so I set my phone down in the shade on a rock. So we were doing some yard work. And then all of a sudden, I heard Dale go crazy. So I dropped whatever I was doing and just run to the phone. And most of the time, it was nothing, but it was a dead sprint to the phone. So it's funny.
Yeah, he'll hit you with oh, it's a bird. There's a bird. You see that? That's a bird.
I got them in my backyard.
So
But
the playoff format. How do you feel?
It's I think it's better. I think it rewards the drivers who did good. I mean, if we're just like if we base this off iNRS, right? Just so that way we have something that we're all pretty familiar with and like we know all the stats. Like if we just go back through the years, 2024, probably honestly the playoff format worked its way through until the final race, just with where guys were with playoff points and things like that. But I mean, I think overall just having the buffer that you get. I mean, if you win that thing, you have a huge advantage to where you can go have a bad race and still be in the lead. Versus if you have a bad race and somebody who was dead last wins it in the playoffs and then they jump you, now you're like, what the hell? So I think it definitely helps. I mean, it sucks for the guys who have like a bad start to the year because then you're stuck points racing and you can't go for the wins like you did last year, stuff like that. But I mean, I think it just changes the racing overall. You don't have the people just absolutely ripping the fence down trying to get another spot to win. Instead, now they're like, all right, second's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean,
Only
I
thing
would have
I'm doing.
been, you would think, pushing for the old system to stay because I was probably damn near 20th in points last year and then won Texas and just hung around the top 5 for the rest of the year. But I do like this. I think the cream rises to the top. You know, you have the best drivers that are getting points week in and week out. But there's still opportunity for guys to get some points, and you can just find a track you like, and if you win a race, that's what, an extra 20 points or whatever. So you can
Yep.
make big jumps. It's obviously tougher towards the end of the season, especially now because we're starting to lose drivers, at least in the league. Obviously, it's different in real life, but in the league stuff, it's harder to make up spots towards the end of the year. But in real life, I think it's more fun, to be honest.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Like with the losing or gaining points towards the end of the year, like for our sake, we've had man, I had a stretch of maybe 7, 8 bad races after Atlanta, and it absolutely killed my chance at a top 5 for points, or to even go chase the guys up front. But
Year
now since
6.
there's well, yeah, but see how many points I'm away from third place. Um, it's just gonna be tough. to gain those points back unless they have like 10 bad weeks, before the playoffs start. So I think like what Corey said, it's a lot more fun in the beginning because now you're getting a crunch time. So it's like, damn, like you definitely do have to points race. You can't go and try to win the race. If you do, you got to win the stage and win the race to get crazy amount of points. So, but yeah, I definitely like it.
I like it because I think it makes each race very important. Every finish is going to be do or die in a sense. I just feel like, well, we've seen not a lot of people, but some people will take it a lot more serious and just take what they can get and live to fight another day. But I like it. I like how close it can bring a lot of drivers to each other, especially in real life. I think Chase bumped down to sixth in points, but fourth and fifth, I think it's the points go 187, 182, and Chase is like 180 or something like that. So just a few points for three spots. It's pretty crazy. And like you said, Jake, yeah, like stage points are still important. The race is still important, and it just makes I don't want to say every lap, but it makes every race alone important to the whole
Oh yeah,
season.
you have to put the whole race together. Like you could put a half a race together last year, and people could reckon you could win the race, and you don't have to worry about points racing the rest of the year. Um, Now here, like if you have a shitty stage, don't get any stage points for like 6 weeks in a row, that's gonna start adding up. So I definitely think it's it's gonna change it, man. It's gonna be the regular season is gonna come down to it. I don't know where the points are for our league, how close the leaders are together, but I thought it was getting close. Not 100% sure,
It's
and
basically
especially with
Lucas and Jordan. Jordan's 45 points back, and then it's 130 back to Keenan Shade.
yeah. See, so um, maybe.
But Eric Lombard is coming back,
Oh, he is back.
and
The Snowco
he's
He's
man.
back.
back. And I think now that Kai is starting to settle back in a little bit more, he can really start dissecting these races like a surgeon and not have to worry about all the BS from before. And he can just qualify up front and then run with the guys. So I feel like there's definitely gonna be a lot more people up front. I feel like Sade, he's starting to be up front every single race, road courses or the ovals. So if he gets on a hot run in the summer, I definitely feel like he could be a contender as well.
His momentum's picking up pretty quick.
But you guys mentioned Kai and Eric. Now they are 40 XLI drivers. They're a part of your driver academy. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your driver academy and how you feel about their rest of the season outlook?
Yeah, I mean, the Drivers Academy, it was just sort of something I did to start it out, just to, like, especially in 2024. I just felt like the league, I don't want to sound cocky or anything, but it was like three guys that could win every week between Corey Bunch, myself, and Alex Forget back then. So, like, it got to a point where, I mean, it's just us three running around each other the whole time. I'm like, this isn't necessarily the most fun I've ever had. Why can't I help somebody out? And I think Corey had reached out to me really kind of right towards that second Kansas race and was just like, hey man, like, is there anything you can do that like I can help you out? And I was like, sure, here, let's sit down. We went over some telemetry for I think 30 minutes. And I mean, I can't speak for him, but I thought his results started to improve towards the end of the year.
Skyrocketed, dude.
Yep.
And I mean, I helped out Mike Wheel, and I mean he got better at the end of that year as well. Matt Parasini as well. Garrett Walden here and there. Garrett's already fast, so he doesn't
Yeah.
really need much. He's good. He's got to put something together for a race.
He needs to
But
not get wrecked.
I mean,
That's really it.
yeah, that would help. But no, I just kind of noticed I just understand like the telemetry. I mean, sometimes people look at that stuff and it's like, oh, squiggly line, yay.
Kind of confirmed.
Um,
Yeah, I was gonna say that's me, bro. Fuck.
and like I just understand it. Like I can see it and I see like it just clicks in my head where lap time's going away. And so I just kind of realized that it was a decent sort of deal. And I was like, I don't want to turn this into something where like people have to pay an arm and a leg to come do either. Like if I'm gonna sit down with you, it's gonna matter. And if you don't get better after that session and you paid money into it, we're gonna go back and do it again, and we're gonna get you better. So I think Zach did a session, and I think he's improving. I mean, his qualifying efforts have
Yeah, he's
skyrocketed from
Oh,
what
fucking
for
I've
sure.
seen.
Yeah.
Zach is getting very quick, pretty quickly, and he does a ton of practice. And I know
Yeah,
He's
you
addicted,
guys
man.
practice a
He's
lot.
addicted. He
Yeah.
like he's
He,
all about
yeah,
that stuff.
it's really really cool to see, man.
Dude,
I'm pretty
dude,
pumped
if
for
you
that.
could
He
see my
just
text messages, it's like, yo, you want to test? I can throw up a test session right now. He's like, yo, I got to hold a booth. We're gonna go do a test session. I'm like, all right.
yeah,
But it's
but
cool.
I
It's
mean,
cool to see somebody that addicted.
Yeah.
oh,
And
so
trying
cool.
to
It
show
reminds me
that.
of
Take it
myself.
serious, you know.
Yeah.
It reminds me of
Be
myself whenever I
motivated.
started. Just keep driving. I mean, that's the only way you're gonna
Right.
get better is keep driving. But no, and then talking about Eric and Kai. I mean, Kai, I've known him for 2, 3 years now, and definitely a dart without feathers. Definitely more often than not. But he's got so much raw speed and just no clue what to do with it right now. So he's been kind of a project in getting him to slow down to speed up. Like we do not need to pass 4 guys in one corner just because you're faster than those 4 guys.
Mhm.
We can
Right.
pass one of them across 4 corners, and we'll be just fine. And you'll be in the same situation with a not torn up race car. So like Michigan was an example where he had the fastest race car I thought in iNRS, and just the race got away from us a bit. Bad strategy call by me. Go figure. But then he worked his way back up there, and then cautions start falling, and you get in over your head a little bit, and he just kind of fluttered from there. But no, and then Eric came, and he's an alien, man.
That guy
Yeah,
is
dude.
Yeah.
Kai brought him into 40XLI, and he's one that I don't want to let go.
Yeah.
He's just so fast, and I mean it's gotten to the point now where he can race so much more than I can. So I just kind of base what I'm doing off of him now in sort of a way. But like I can see, all right, he's doing this. I'm gonna do this. All right, now I know what I'm doing. Now I can go tell other people how to do this. And then there's some things that I do a little better than he does, and we feed off each other. And I mean, he does 90% of the things better than I do. I might do 10% better, but if he can get that 10%, I don't even know where that dude can go. He's so good.
And he's
Well,
young
Denny
too.
Hamlin, Tyler Reddick.
He's young, dude. He's only gonna
He's
get better.
he's so young and he's so good. It's just incredible. So we definitely got a good group of guys, and I mean, obviously racing with you guys as much as I do now too. It's fun. I try to have fun with it. Like if it ever got to the point where it's like, all right, I'm taking this stuff to this point where it's getting serious and I'm getting like genuinely worked up over it to where I'm still thinking about stuff for days to come. It's like, all right, we've hit the max. We're done. So
Right.
Yeah,
just try
me.
to keep it chill. But no, and then we're expanding. I mean, I do a broadcast for iNRS here and there, and that's always a good time. It's nothing quite as professional as I'm sure some guys would like. We like to get a little rambunctious in the booth, but it would just keep expanding it. And I mean, who knows? The more people we can bring into iRacing with it, the better. I mean, if somebody sees that broadcast, like, hold on, this is kind of cool. I want to go do this, and then they get involved in iRacing. Now the whole community is growing and growing and growing, and the more people you can have to race with, the more often than not you're going to get some more good guys to race with. So just trying to grow the community as best I can with the small outreach that I have kind of accrued over the last couple of years.
Well, you're doing a great job, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Appreciate
before
it.
we get into the broadcasting stuff, I just want to say that thank you for a fast guy actually wanting to reach out and help the other league mates and setting that up to genuinely just want to make everyone better and not be, arrogant or cocky and, talk some smack constantly in Discord that
Oh, I
some
do
people
that.
might
Uh,
do.
Oh, I
Yeah.
definitely
Well,
do
you're
that.
you're just
I
funny.
definitely
You're
do
just funny.
that.
I do
But
remember our first year in the league.
but in all seriousness, like it is pretty impressive. Because I think it was Truck or Xfinity. I was watching Corey stream. He was running top five. Like, don't get me wrong, he was running top five. And I know you were watching, and I think you took what 20 seconds, and then you gave Corey what 3, 4 things to work on, and it was pretty impressive just watching for 20, 30 seconds. You were able to, hey, this and that, and that'll bring you here. So I was genuinely impressed. um so it definitely makes me motivated to reach out and try to get more seat time during the week when I can race, so I'm not as much of a shit show as I usually am. But no, so I generally appreciate you for doing all that. And just to touch on Eric and Kai, I think it was sort of the situation last year in 2024 where it's not like they're super, Carson Hocevar running you over. It's just their talent and their speed. They'll put the car in certain spots, and I don't think a lot of people can react to that without causing a wreck or anything like that. So it's not so much that he's just one big bully. It's just he can put the car in other spots. And I don't want to say putting people in bad spots. It's just he can do it. And then I don't know if we can react to it as well. So we might, get a little loose, this, and that. And it just looks like a big wreck caused by him. So,
I
but
I def I definitely agree with that to Eric. I mean, for sure. That's kind of the conversation that I had with a couple of the guys. It's like, look, man, he's not trying to run you over. He's just so good that the people that he races around and officials are that good too. And if he puts the car here, he knows where that guy is going to go in officials because they race around each other constantly. It's like that car is going to go in that exact spot every time. And it's not like the people in the league are just horrible and they're just so much worse than him. Nobody is. I mean, Jake's right up there with him. Joe can have a pop-up run here and there. Joe's a dog. Joe has those tracks. I mean, Corey's out there winning races here and there too. I mean, it's not like Corey's any pushover. I mean, a little bit.
Maybe
All
in a
right, it's
cup car.
Corey, but like
I
it's
don't think
it's
so.
just it's just like you said, Eddie. Though it's just patience with those two. If they learn a little bit of patience, especially in the league racing kind of format, sorry guys, they're gonna win every single race.
I'll
yeah,
take
and
my
I don't want to
winning
put
place.
anyone, in the league down. Like obviously I'm the back half of the pack. But it's just like you said, just not familiar or used to racing with everyone, so we don't know exactly what everyone's going to do in certain situations, and then it's just a thing of growing pains. So I'm not pointing the blame at anybody, and I'm happy they're in here because it only improves the level of racing, the strength of field. But yeah, so it's exciting to see what they'll do. But I do want to get into the broadcasting side. I know we've been talking that we've been wanting to try in the past years, but one, I don't think my PC is going to be able to handle that. But it's just something that we thought would be cool and fun. And then we go and see that you do a broadcast and you commentate on that. So you want to dive into that a little bit and tell us how much fun it is?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely harder than I think racing is to talk about it. But thankfully, Rick with IWM, he's had me in a couple races with him and let me get my feet wet. In 2024, I think was the first one I did with him, and then I did a couple more in 2025. And then 2026, it's kind of ramped up. I've done a lot. I think I've been on for 5 or 6 of the broadcasts, or I will be total with him. So just a big shout out to him. He's the one who kind of introduced me to it, let me start dabbling in it, and I definitely learned a lot from him. But yeah, I mean, with what we try to do, we try to do something that's more fun. Like I know a lot of the broadcasters out there, they want to be professional. They want to make sure, like, they're being by the book. They don't want to overstep. But being a fellow competitor of you guys and everybody in the league, I know everybody a little bit more, so I know who I could kind of stick a just poke him with a stick a little bit during a broadcast, hit him with a little jab. So we try to make it fun. And I mean, last year we did a couple of the races. We did 2 of the road courses, and we got really good feedback. We went with a different producer this time, so I don't quite know if the quality from the production side will be quite as good. I hope it'll be still good. I don't think we'll be just rewinding and fast forwarding through the field, so I don't think we'll have that. But yeah, it'll be Brendan and I back in the booth this Thursday for Sonoma. Hopefully Brendan shows up. I mean, you guys see his attendance whenever he actually tries to race, so hopefully him broadcasting's a little bit better. But no, it's a fun time broadcasting. I mean, you get to see a lot of the things, and you get to see people that you normally race around, and you get to see them, and then they make a mistake, and you can kind of sit there and point and laugh at them a little bit. It's kind of funny. um, like not to bury the hatchet here any deeper, Corey, but like I was in the booth with Rick last week for San Diego, and yep, we confirmed. Watch
Yep.
you put that thing up there, P4 in qualifying. It was a great qualifying effort, and that was about it. So you get to see a lot more of the race too, but it can definitely get chaotic, especially restarts. Like whenever we saw Bortman and Wenzel get tangled up on that restart wreck, and then you're trying to dissect all that, but meanwhile you got cars still racing and going fast, and you're like, but I got to talk about this, but these guys are over here, and it's certainly a lot of brain power goes into it. It's a lot harder than I first thought it was going to be whenever I started doing it.
Yeah, it would even be a lot harder to do by yourself. So I hope Brandon shows up too, because I cannot imagine doing an entire race by yourself. You almost like lose things to talk about at some point, I feel like, right?
At that point, we're just gonna start riding around with people, and I'm gonna be like, "Oh, look at him! He's turning the wheel left. Now he's turning it right. Can you believe it?"
This guy sucks. No, no. Here's
Oh,
what
this,
I
this
would
is
do.
Joe guy. This is Joe guy. Why
Yeah.
is Joe going over the hill? We're not supposed to be flying here.
Yeah. Well, we like to take flight in that 28 cars.
Typical SFM crash.
Yeah.
Let's dissect it.
No, I think it's fun what you do, you guys, make it fun to watch in the replays, or if I'm stuck at work, I'll watch the broadcast or Corey's stream if he's up front. But it's enjoyable to me, and I mean, yeah, do we all want to sound like the World Outlaw guys or the High Limit, guys
Right.
calling a race?
We
But
are
yeah,
free.
yeah, I think it's fun to listen and watch, and especially with your insight, you're able to tell them, hey, the car's doing this. Tires are going to wear like this, and stuff like that. So I think it's fun. It's enjoyable for the people who watch. But yeah, definitely something that I think we would have fun if we ever got involved.
One of
For
the things
sure.
that
I
got me
remember.
excited was, I'm sorry,
It's okay.
what were you gonna say?
I just remember last year for the Fast Track Cup Series, me and Corey broadcasted their finale, and that was a lot of fun. I was having a
It was
blast.
hard. It
Um,
was hard.
it was fun, and we just were watching a replay basically the whole time. So, but yeah, it is a lot of fun from just the one little experience we had. So I can't imagine having the cool ass productions and stuff like that. How probably kind of feels a little badass, kind of playing God a little bit,
A
with
little
all the
bit.
little people on the track. But yeah, it's pretty cool.
One of the things that got me excited was, I can't remember what race it was, but we were under caution or stage caution or something like that, and you pulled one of the drivers up to chat like in the Discord under caution, and I thought that was like, it gives it that like realistic aspect when they do it in real life. Um, that was really exciting to me.
Yeah, I mean that's one of the things where it's like I've been lucky enough to where people have pulled me up and interviewed me in the middle of a race or something like that, and it's like, all right, this is kind of cool. And what sucks is only broadcasting the road courses is, there's one guy that is leading the race that we all know who's going to be leading the race more than likely. And
Right.
it's like, all right, yeah, we probably should pull him up and talk to him. So that part sucks. Like if it was an oval, you're gonna have more than just that one caution. You're gonna be able to talk to,
Mhm.
4 or 5 drivers throughout the race. So that part sucks. But no, Sonoma I think will be fun, especially thanks to the Lucky Dogs as well as Shoddy's Auto Repair. We got some good sponsors for the race. We'll be able to give out some good prizes. So thanks to you guys as well as Keenan for hopping on board there and supporting what we're doing. So hopefully we can have a good race and we can give out some little bit of paper to some of the people.
A little bit of paper.
I'm excited.
Yeah, and it's cool that not only are you giving away prizes or cash prizes, they're not just for the winner too. You're spreading the love all around. Don't have it with me right now. I forgot to take a screenshot. But you're doing, I think, a few bucks for different categories, correct?
Yeah, so I mean, we have about a $45 budget, $45-$50 budget for prizes. We might bump that up here in the next couple days. We'll have to see what we come up with. But I think one of them is most positions gained during the race. So for those fast guys, if you want a little bit of money, just start at the back. Just take an EOL and come from the back. Make it challenging.
At Mr.
Um,
Wenzel.
Yeah, Wenzel.
and then we have a couple more. I think one's gonna be like a kind of a post race deal where, if you have something that you do during the race that is just what you think is just badass, you'll just submit your clips and we'll have a group vote on it and we'll try and pick whoever has the coolest moment from Sonoma to win something there too. There's a
Maybe
couple more.
Joe
I just
will be
can't
hitting
think.
the jump.
Dude,
I will.
maybe if you stick it, that's probably gonna take the cake, man.
Hell yeah.
Um,
I'll take that
um,
slowdown.
I think we have a little bit of cash out there for best paint. I mean, you got to support the guys who are out there painting the cars, making them look good.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
always my
that's what makes
favorite.
the league. That's what makes the league, and that's definitely going to be a group vote as well. We'll pick a couple cars out from the broadcast booth that we think deserve it, and have the league vote on it. But my whole thing with it is we I want to be able to give the winner something, but at the same time, like you win the race already. That's a cool enough prize to me. Just be happy with that. But no, also I want to get the league involved in it. I mean, the more excitement that we can build for it, hopefully the more cars get on track, and then the more people we can have, one tuning into the broadcast and sending it to people. But also just it's something that's not done often. Most of the time, there's prizes like, hey, if you win the All Star race, you win some money, or if you win the season bracket, you win some money, or the crown jewels, stuff like that. There's not really much stuff for just like a one race kind of for fun thing that includes a bunch of the drivers. Like there's some guys who run 20th all week or every week and have a great time doing it, and they never have the chance to win the money that everybody else can. Okay, Jake, you're a champion. You can't put your hand up there, bud.
Yeah, but no, like you said, it gives
Just get everybody involved.
everyone throughout the field a chance to win something. So I
Yeah.
think that just makes it fun altogether. And like I said, I always love the paints and see who can put the best paint on the track. And we have a few logos, or not logos, mottos like can't be fast, look fast, and then the other one's look pro, go slow. So definitely see the best painters get rewarded out there.
Yeah, shout out to Mike Wheel. I think he's taken the
That
cake
guy's an animal.
for most of it. I've done my best to keep up with him, but that dude he's on another level. So I like to see what he comes up with for Sonoma.
Yeah, shout out to the boys, Eddie and Corey. They've been kicking ass for the paint schemes this year for us. Definitely appreciate it for the boys because
That's
if I
mostly honest. I really haven't done
yeah,
any, or sorry, mostly Corey. I haven't done much this year at all.
yeah, I mean if I painted it, it would look like the squiggle lines on the telemetry. So
I couldn't
um,
even get into the file. So
Yeah, I
I
can't
don't
even
know.
get the file
Playing
either.
Mecha
I
Chameleon on
painted a car
iRacing.
one
yeah,
time.
pretty much.
I think the only one I did was Joe's monster car, and that's it.
That thing's bad ass.
It did come
Let
out
me tell
very
you
good.
something.
Yeah, I'm in my black matte car era. I just love the matte finish on anything now that I know how to do it.
Chrome. No, it's just Eddie's just that lizard hitting the button with Matt. He's just fucking
Yeah,
lizard.
seriously. Well, like the 2024 Chase Elliott Hooters car I did. I was like, yeah, it's orange, but matte. So I would like to run that again because I had a very pitiful performance in that. So I gotta get a
That's the
better
one
finish
where
for that
you were
car.
down a cylinder or two, right?
Well, that was the first race with
Yeah,
my pedals. I hooked
yeah.
up my pedals an hour before, and then I practiced, and the pedals were not set up at all. So my full throttle was actually half throttle at Texas. So I was a
You had that
hazard
shit
more than
pinned going
usual.
120.
Yeah, I was like, why is everyone so fast?
Put on
It
the
looked
smooth up the cars, Ricky.
yeah, I was gonna say Ricky Bobby and Talladega Nights. Why they're going so fast?
What are
Yeah,
those
so I
things?
just found the back very fast and stayed there.
It's SFM Garage's spread tooth thing. Got too many cars out on track.
I
Can't prep
know,
them
dude.
all right.
Can't
Another
afford it.
year,
Can't
another
afford the
car
motors,
made of
man.
spare parts for me.
I got fucking JB Weld on my oil pan. I'm just fucking waiting for that
And
thing to blow up.
ever since Whitley ripped the doors off the fucking shop.
Yeah,
Dude,
dude.
we're still waiting on some of them back, man.
My front fender comes dented permanently.
Yeah,
I come
our
off the
car's still
truck with
on
a
the
Vevy,
trailer, body
dude.
damage, dude.
I'm running around with that Vevy.
Yeah, we take all the used parts off of Wenzel's car and we give them to the boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this past weekend, my car is gonna be fucked for Sonoma. No, no.
Yeah, we're still finding combos laying around the shop from Jake's vicious transmission.
Well, I don't know. My car looked pretty beat up after San Diego. I had M&Ms on that one. Fucking, I was eating that shit. Think Corey's forehead is a print on my front end.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe the side of your head. I don't know. I'm just glad I didn't break your wrist or something.
Yeah, that one's tough to look back on.
The wallet.
I went into turn 2 and I broke way too late. And so when I like pressed the brake down, it just completely locked up and I sent it straight into the wall. And I was like, in my head, I knew it was you and Grady behind me, and I was like, dude, I'm about to ruin 3 of our races right now. This is terrible. But you
Yeah,
guys
it was very
survived.
unfortunate.
You guys did good. You guys ended up finishing right where you were.
Yeah,
So.
and then Boo's out here making me look like I'm running into shit. He didn't even see me run into a fucking full ass race car. Like, he's like, this fucker's hitting the wall. Like, no, I didn't touch the wall at least once, bro. Like, I was like, he's driving a modified out here. And I'm like, yeah, man. I was running into people, not walls.
My bad. Eddie,
What
you had something. You had a little
So,
project for Jordan.
oh yeah.
yeah. So I think I see clips of these all the time, and I think they're pretty fun. So we have a little game for you, Mr. Booth. So I don't know if you've seen videos where people blind rank things like 1 through 5.
Okay, yeah.
So we're gonna do a blind ranking for you, or you're gonna do the ranking for us, but we have one for you.
Of the SFM
Okay.
teammates. No, I'm joking.
Oh, please no.
They're all
No.
5.
No.
Who's most
SFM
likely to
and
finish a
SFM2.
race?
Both.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna blind rank these drivers. 1 being the driver that you would hire for your team to have a shot to win the championship in the current playoff format, and 5 being the least likely being hired. We're not going to give you low ball drivers or like no names or Cody Ware or anything like that, and we're not going to give you your favorite drivers, Stewart or Briscoe.
No. No.
So it's going to be a mix of current and old drivers. I tried to keep it even. I told the boys like, "Oh, I'll use Steve Park," and I'm like, "Actually, I don't think he knows who he is."
He was
So he's the
not
one
alive.
Pennzoil car, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, whenever you're ready, I can rattle off number
Yep.
1.
Hit it
All
to
right,
me.
the first driver. Now you can rank them 1 through 5. 1 being your top and 5 being your least likely. All right.
No
Okay.
Dude,
changes.
this is
So
gonna be tough,
first
man.
driver, yeah, first driver up. We got Elliott Sadler.
Mm, okay. So I'm assuming we're going Cup.
Yep, all Cup drivers.
I'm gonna put Elliot at 4. Yeah,
Ooh.
he didn't, it. There's definitely worse, but just Cup, man. Like, is he going to propel the team in any way? You know what I'm saying? I think that's got to be a 4.
All right, all right. So he's 4. So you're gonna have 1, 2, 3, and 5 left. Second driver, Eric Jones.
Okay. So he's 1. So that's definitely a bonus. He's looked pretty good this year. I'm gonna go 3 for Eric Jones. I mean,
3.
just
Ooh.
yeah, I think 3. I think if he's in good equipment, he can contend in the playoffs. And
If
I
only
think
he was
with
in JGR equipment.
Hey, man,
and I think even in the mid-tier equipment like Legacy, like he's
he's doing
won, and
great
I mean he
right
won
now.
that Southern 500, and this year he's in the playoffs right now. So I'm gonna go 3 for Eric Jones right now.
Yeah, Legacy's turning it on, man. I'm excited. I'm
Yeah,
excited for Riley Herbst next year too to
I
have
am
a little
too.
revenge story.
Little sleeper pick.
Hmm. Yeah, any Riley Herbst fans, just follow my link to my eBay account, the Lucky Dogs. I got an autograph card for sale. But all right. So Elliott Sadler's your 4, Eric Jones is 3. So you're gonna have 1, 2, and 5 left. So number 3, Casey King.
Yeah, I think Casey's a solid 2. I think Casey's a solid 2. I mean, he was the 4th Hendrick car, so he's getting all the Alex Bowman cars that we're seeing now. But I mean, back whenever he
Oh,
was driving a 9 car, he was solid. He was
Badass dude.
fast. I mean, he can
yeah,
drive a race
definitely.
car.
Definitely, in my personal opinion, thought he should have, could have won the championship in 05 and 06.
That was a
100%.
pedestal.
Um,
100%.
but
Yo, I'm not lying.
yeah,
He's kind of nailing this right now.
Yeah, honestly, I have the same. Like,
This
I
next
would
one's
have the
gonna be
same
fun
list.
This
involved.
next one's gonna be
Yeah,
interesting.
Oh
I
boy.
can't
yeah,
wait. I
Oh
can't wait.
boy.
yeah. All right. So, as most of these videos go, you have 1 in 5 left.
Yep.
So they can either get good or they could just be 2 drivers to throw you off. So number 4 in a cup car, Anthony Alfredo.
Yeah, baby.
He's I mean, shout out to
I
Jude White.
want to remind you,
That
he was.
sponsorship could very well win us the
Do it,
championship.
baby.
Um,
I may
you know,
remind you, in his only cup start this year, he was running 9th in the 48 when he got dumped at Phoenix.
he was.
Murdered
Um,
at Phoenix by Joey
Fast run
Laguna
Yes, sorry.
48.
and Ross
but
Hey,
Chastain.
at the
Ross
same time,
Chastain.
though, he has very limited cup experience. He doesn't even have much experience in like good Xfinity cars. So can he elevate a team that has 10th to 15th place cars any higher than that? I don't think he can.
Hey, look
Like
at
he
the
was in a
bumper
Hendrick
behind me.
car. I'm looking at it. It's really pretty,
BJ
but
McLeod Motorsports, a couple top fives.
I think I'm gonna have to go 5 for Anthony
You
Alfredo.
bum.
Think I'm gonna have to go 5.
Yeah,
Can't tell
yeah,
Anthony's my man, so it's not yeah, I don't like this.
yeah. I like that he does all the sim work for
Yeah,
Hendrick Motorsports, but then it's like weekends like San Diego for Hendrick or Chase. I'm like, oh yeah.
yeah.
Oh no,
I don't
And
know
he
if
like
has
that
Larson's
was.
car.
I
He
don't
has
want to like
Larson's car.
he's a good race car driver, but like if we look at everybody I have ranked ahead of him, like Elliott Sadler was, I mean, granted he had better equipment, but Elliott Sadler probably should have won an Xfinity Series championship.
Yeah,
Yeah, thanks to
yeah.
Ryan
Grand Prix.
Preece.
Yeah, and then, obviously Eric Jones has won in the Cup Series with mid-tier equipment. And
Dog.
then Casey Kane was obviously really good in his prime. So I think
Dog.
Anthony Alfredo is definitely the 4th out of those 4
It's
drivers.
okay. It's okay.
All right. So this last driver is going to be your number 1 driver.
This is the make or break here.
I don't know how to classify him per se.
I can do it.
But yeah, we'll let you see. Do you have any guesses of who this driver may be? He is not a current driver.
Based on the
Um,
other drivers we've gone through already.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I have no idea. Not a current. Can I get like a hint of like a manufacturer or a team that he drove for? Or is that
That
We'll
would give it
go.
You know
away.
what?
You could do
Give
his
him a
last.
manufacturer, it might be tougher.
Yeah, we'll
Actually, yes.
go. Started with Ford,
Okay.
ended with
No, don't.
Toyota.
Ah, that gave it away.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should have just gave him
Did it?
Toyota.
Yeah.
Started with Ford, ended with Toyota. Is it Edwards?
Nailed
It
it.
sure fucking
Carl
is.
Edwards.
Okay.
So yeah,
right.
Carl Edwards.
All right. Yeah, I like my lineup then. I think I got it right.
Dang, I did not know that was gonna give it away. Ford to
Yeah.
Toyota. I didn't know it was gonna be.
Should have just said Toyota because he only had what 2-3 years in that Toyota.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
think-
at first I was thinking like Martin Truex Jr. whenever I didn't have an idea. So I mean, like kind of on the same trajectory except plus a championship.
Yeah, I knew that one would be pretty obvious for MTJ. Carl was just like out in the wind for a while because he retired so early.
Should have been
Yeah.
a 2-time champ.
I mean, how
Happens
many
when you
cars
go
am I fielding? How many cars am I fielding? Like a 2-car team, a 1-car team, a 3-car
Just your
team?
one car, man.
Just
Yeah,
my
just
one
one
car. So
car.
I just got Edwards. All right.
Yep.
I like it. I like it.
Lock and
I like
loaded.
it. I like it.
So yeah, I just think those videos are cool, and I
Yeah.
think you're a great guinea pig to do it. So that was all a little fun.
I like the way he made his choices too. He was very
Yeah.
analytical. I don't know if is he going to be able to do this in a mid-tier car. Or, that's
Should
smart.
have put Danica
I like it.
Patrick in there, man.
Ooh.
Number one. Number
No.
one.
Yeah,
me
let's just
Catherine
give her a
Legg.
blind rank. Yeah, blind rank. Catherine Legg, Haley Deegan, Natalie Decker, Danica Patrick,
Natalie.
Yeah, like I was gonna do anything
Shauna Rob-
obvious.
I
Shauna
can't wait to not make
Robinson.
it off pit road with Natalie Decker.
Chris Wright.
I
Yeah.
thought he would have put at least Elliott. He could have put Elliott a little lower, so Anthony could have had a shot at 4-3.
I think if he knew all the drivers, he would have put Anthony last.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
I
I like
would.
the list. I
Yeah.
wouldn't change my list. I wouldn't change my list.
that's why I had to put him at 4 because if he left, if he only had like 1 or 2 left, like he was gonna
You
have
should
to
have
put
put Anthony
Anthony pretty
last,
high.
bro. You should have put Anthony like last on the list. Push him and
It
Carl.
was a nice little test run. I think we bring it back.
Yeah,
Oh
we definitely-
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
that was
yeah.
fun. We should do that with
I-
everybody.
That was fun. That was fun. Yeah, that was a good time.
Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But yeah, I don't think I have any other questions. What about you guys?
I think that's a wrap.
yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, anything
time.
you want to put out there on the internet booth?
That's
Well,
already out there.
Probably shouldn't put any more out there than it already is. No, but thanks for having me on. It was a good time.
Yeah, it was awesome to
Oh.
finally have you on, man. We really appreciate you. You're hilarious. So hopefully you stick around and make your appearances to make sure we know you're doing good and alive and succeeding at life at 21 years old. So I'll be another old guy that says enjoy it while it lasts because you go from 21 to 24 to 24 and boom, you're 26, 27. So
Hey man,
Feeling my
yeah, have
best.
fun,
don't forget
man.
about 25. I only got 2 more. I only got a month left.
No, when I turned 25, I still thought I was 24. So
I still
I
feel
felt
60.
yeah. Now I'm like 30, 31. Now I just feel 60. So but yeah, enjoy it, man. You know, in real world and on the racing and do what you can, have fun. And we wish you the best. We are excited to watch the broadcast. We are excited to see what you do with the academy. Hopefully, this trickles in a few more people. I don't know if you guys know, but if you do sign up for his academy, use the coupon code DeLuckyDogs4. It's going to get you nothing off, but at least it sounds pretty
Ah, we'll
cool.
give him 10 off. We'll give him 10 off.
We,
We'll make it a thing.
oh,
Executive decision. We'll
dang,
make it a
dang.
thing.
All right, the
Ooh,
Lucky Dogs 4. There you go.
we
So,
sponsored it now.
Let's
yeah.
go.
Hold on, I gotta call my mom. We fucking made it.
Yeah, get out the credit card. So, but yeah, we genuinely appreciate you and thanks for hopping on and doing what you do, my man.
Wait.
Yeah,
Before we
appreciate it,
go,
guys.
we have one question from chat.
Oh,
Oh yeah, we
Ooh.
forgot about. All right, chat, hit us with some questions.
Well,
We'll try to take 3.
First of all, Garrett, Millie, and Kaylee said hi to Jordan. And then we
Hello.
have
Oh, you didn't say hi to us.
no, fuck you guys. Just kidding. Q&A. Everybody's predictions for Thursday's race.
Wenzel.
All right, give me a top
Um,
3. Give me a top 3.
Yeah, I was gonna say, should we do predictions for second or?
Yeah.
Wenzel, Gortman. Ooh, Lombard. Eric's back. It's
mm,
gonna be
and he's rocking
Wenzel,
all black.
Gortman.
Matt Black, by the way, Matt Black.
I might have to go Eric Lombard. In 4th place will be Keaton Sade, and 5th place will be Coriolis.
Oh boy,
Mm,
That's a lot of pressure on the guy.
that's tough.
Oof.
I mean, he qualified 4th at San Diego, man. He's
Yeah, how long
got
that last?
But listen,
you know,
Watch that brake, pedal boy.
the crazy thing is I
Rev
followed
match
Keenan
breaking.
Shoddy into the wall, and he won the race. So what's that say
Rev
about
match
me?
breaking.
If you go back, I followed you 2 in the wall. I was on the inside line and still ended up in the wall. So I don't know what the fuck I was doing. You heard the 2 big bangs, and all of a sudden you heard the 3rd one like really late in the broadcast, and that was me.
That was rough.
I think Wenzel wins it. I think Shoddy comes second, and I think Gortman comes third. I don't think Eric gets it on the podium. I think he's too rusty.
Wow, Eric, did you hear that?
I know
That's
his own team owner is telling him that he sucks. Maybe that means he gets better. I don't know.
right.
It's very Denny Hamlin of you.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna kind of be on the same wavelength as Jordan there. I'm gonna say Wenzel, Sade, he's fast. And I think he's just getting faster. Gortman's always solid. He always gives the Jordan and whoever's up front a run for their money, you know, making them sweat for it. But 4th and 5th is just a wild card. You don't know who's going to survive and die. And I'm just going to leave it at the top 3 because I don't want to work that hard.
Well, I think, man, that is really tough.
It was tough. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't just
As lo-
want to say the same three, but I feel like the road drivers have pretty much like set themselves apart from everybody. I mean,
Sleeper
Grady's
pick.
another one. Grady's been really
It's
really
sneaky.
consistent on the road courses. I'm not just saying that because he's a team car,
Yeah.
but I mean he
Oh,
finished.
so has Tyler Lem.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
Tyler's up
Tyler,
there
he's
too.
been there all
Grady
year. Yeah.
finished. He finished fifth. Even Jake. I mean, Jake finished fourth at San Diego. So
With a modified.
with a modified. So I
Actually,
think
Yeah.
I'm going to cut you off. I'm going to add my. Now that you talk about people, I'm giving Grady fourth. I'm getting Alec Daffin fifth. He had a very
Ooh.
bad San
Dude,
Diego,
he did.
but he was always up there. So I think
I
he's
was a
going to
part of it.
either.
I was a part of
Yeah.
it. We came off a turn two. After bouncing off the wall, I went outside of Keenan and I tried to give him room, and Alec was like coming down the same time I was moving away from Keenan, and we just got together. Literally hooked Alec lap one, turn one, and he ended up.
He did have a shot at winning the race after that restart.
He still
Shenanigans.
did. Yeah, he still did.
And he pistoled it into turn one tire barrier. So,
Yeah.
I think if he would have just took a chill pill, he would have been the leader. He would have been gone.
He was flying though. He drove up right through the pack, but
Oh yeah, he
he's
passed me
another
on the
one
stage.
that could be a problem. What was the track that we did in the trucks earlier this season? I forgot.
Glenn.
No,
Um,
I keep forgetting what track that was. It was a road course, like one of the first road courses we did.
Fucking Canada.
Was it Canada?
Because Gortman
Lucas won that one.
Yeah, but Alec was fast there too.
I think it was.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it was Canadian Tire.
Either way.
No, it wasn't. It was Villeneuve or whatever.
Yes.
I don't race trucks. So
Yeah. So I'm still gonna say Wenzel. Not to put too much pressure on him. Wenzel. Wenzel, Gortman. Wenzel, Gortman, Shoddy, Grady, Lem.
Solid.
I think that's my top five.
Very solid.
And you know who I don't want to put too much pressure on him. I hope he doesn't watch this until after.
Zach Carter.
I think Zach Carter's gonna have a solid race. If he can just avoid mistakes and getting in other people's wrecks, I think like if he can just be consistent, he's ran some solid laps at Sonoma this week. So I would love to see him get a top 5 if he could. That would be
That'd
really
be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Right,
one more question. Wait, I have one specifically for Jake and Joe. Are you guys Leos?
We
I think
are.
so.
We
I
are.
think so. And then Kaylee asks,
August 20th, check the calendar. No,
is there a mistake you've all made at Sonoma in the past that you don't want to make again?
Sorry, Whitley.
That's
sorry,
a tough
Whitley.
one. That's a tough one. That hurt. That hurt. Oh man.
I love you, Whitley.
Yep. Then he left the league.
The dive bomb into the hairpin, was that one?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, then he left the league. So another
wreck
SFM guy ruining leagues.
You are just ruining it for everybody. Oh, I'm sweaty as hell.
Oh,
it was hot as
threw a
hell.
block on me. I'm like, all right, fucker, see ya.
We all like Clark. We miss Clark too, and Vernon.
And we miss those boys.
One of my brighter moments, I was in a Sonoma official race, and me and this dude were battling for the win in a very low split. And before they updated that runoff, I think that they call it turn, 6, the hair or like the 90-degree turn after the first S's.
Yep.
If you're going up the hill, then back down the hill, yeah. There were still like those tire barriers out there, and I confirmed, just absolutely took my car and decided that he wasn't racing me anymore and threw him straight into the tire barrier.
No.
And yeah, then he proceeded to come back out on track and junk me, and I was like, I can't even be mad.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a good moment.
I don't know.
I'd
Last
say
Yeah, I think
year,
turn 10.
my best Sonoma run was in the ARCA car. I think I finished 4th with damage, but I think the strength of field was
680.
no, I think it was 7. Yeah, about 79.
Arca
Oh,
Bristol?
no,
No, Sonoma.
Eddie, did you get lapped?
No, there's only 7 cars, so
Oh,
so
top 10.
yeah, he finished 7th.
Yeah. Joe, what about you?
Turn 10.
Turn
I
10's
got to learn how to
tough.
not go play in the fucking sand every lap.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if there was ruts in iRacing, I would have the deepest rut carved out by lap 5 in turn 10. So
He's
trying
on
to
a
figure out
rail.
that. Oh yeah, pretty much trying to figure that, and then the entry to turn 1, if you want to call it. Those are my 2 weakest parts of the track. Other than that, I'm feeling good. So just not building sandcastles in turn 10 would be the mistake I don't want to do again.
For me, last year it was the S's that caught me, which was like it was my favorite part of the track until turn 10. But last year I went into the middle of the S's. I think I was in 3rd gear on old tires, and I just pressed too hard, and it just looped right out, went straight into the concrete wall, and that was it for me. I was running, I think I was running pretty solid top 10, but I would
I
like to
remember
not do
my
that
race
again.
last year. I wish it was back a couple years ago when we first got into iRacing, our first league. It was our second season in the trucks, and I got my first career league win at
I was gonna
Sonoma.
say, yeah, you've always been good at Sonoma, so I would well, I'm not gonna put pressure on you, but
The last
I
couple
could
years have been rough.
I could see this to be the race that breaks the slump, and maybe you get a nice top 5 and go forward. And Joe, don't leave Joe out. You know, I know he's in the chat right now, but he's been putting some bangers out on the road course. So Joe's a little sneaky snake. So I'm
Yeah.
expecting at least a top 10, maybe
If it
We'll
was
top
see.
5.
Portland, I would say 100%.
Portland, dude, I was on rails at Portland, dude. I got dumped after the fucking stage.
Just remember, you finish top 3, you get to come talk to Boof after the race.
Oh,
Dude, that is,
I haven't had a cup podium
That's
in
gonna be my
iNRS,
biggest
so
motivation for sure.
dude. When I get home from work tomorrow, I'm practicing 0 hours, but I will try to get there.
We got to have at least one so we can, represent the sponsored race. We got to.
Yeah,
right.
You
Oh,
gotta.
Jordan will
Yep.
be there.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
Jordan.
but
Yeah.
come on.
Who knows? We got
Maybe-
that stage break. We got that
Maybe
stage
maybe
break.
Right.
The
maybe we
OG
can pay
dogs,
whoever
you know.
finishes third.
Got to shout out the YouTube, the Facebook, the eBay links, like all that stuff coming soon on whatnot. So
You guys are gonna
Keep
have to
your
have
eyes
go-karts in
out.
front of you whenever you guys are racing. So whenever I drag you up at the stage break, it's just like, I just like to thank my sponsors. It's just a 15-minute read off.
Pull my
Like, hey
pull my
man, we're
camera
10
up.
laps into the second stage, man.
Yeah,
Pull my camera up,
got
and I'm
clipboard.
breaking cards open.
Look at this one, chat.
we'll do it
Cody
like those
Ware
videos
autograph.
of like that rain bet where we just
Yeah.
we're walking around.
Hey guys, we're driving around Sonoma thanks to Rain Bet.
We're taking
Well,
a 4-tire pit stop. Let's rip this pack.
yeah. You know how fast and easy it is to bet on rain bet? I can bet on this basketball game while I'm getting serviced on pit road here at Sonoma.
Getting what on pit road?
Service.
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 I'm on
Third
pit
We
out.
road.
do not promote rain bet, and we do not have any affiliation.
Yeah, it's a good thing we're not monetized because we would have just lost it right there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to edit
What's
that
that?
out.
It's a parody video. It's a parody video.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
One
think,
more question.
Get
one more question in there. Let's get 3.
Who's got a
Spend
3 for
question?
Dale. 3 for Dale.
Don't ask me how to get into a pit box. I don't know, okay? For the 100th time, I don't know.
Hey, I can tell you San Diego pit box how to get too far right 3 times in a row. All right.
I mean, I will say, because when one of the last few updates, my frame rate was crazy, so I had to adjust my graphics. And I think one race, I turned off my pit crew guys, and I'll never do that again
Oh, that
because
happened
that's
to
the
me
only
last
way
year.
I could tell.
Yeah, that happened to me
Yeah, that's
last
the
year. I
only way
reset
I
all
could
my
see my.
sounds. That was bad.
Yeah, so I got to keep my pit guys on, just so I know where my pit stall is.
We have a
Ooh.
question from JMoose225. Why is Jordan Booth so good looking?
Just got to shout out my parents, man. Just got to shout out my parents.
Them jeans, baby. Them
God
jeans.
inspiration right there. No.
Right in
But
the
a
left.
mommy and a daddy love each other very, very much.
They have a pelican delivered a baby.
Yep.
It's a stork.
Stork. Whatever. Same thing.
My only
I don't know.
request
Maybe
is
you guys were delivered by pelicans or pigeons or something. I don't know.
I was
We're delivered by
by a
rats,
rat.
dude.
my only request is I think that we need to get chat involved in this. We need to start a petition for me to be able to race my 41 car again in the iNRS series. It is
Who's
not
driving
right
that right now?
having to be out there in the 40. Nobody. He hasn't shown up. I need my 41 car back.
That's his
We
Superman
need a
cape.
petition. I know. It lets me actually go fast.
Wonder if you could do like a 41-0 and then just make it really, really small 0.
47, just cut the top of the 7
Seth
off.
Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while.
Let's
Let's
see
give it
where
back.
he has 11 races. When was the last time he? No, I lied. He has 5 races.
There we go.
When was the last time
A
he
lot.
raced?
Like Darlington.
He won Darlington. Made me feel good. 41 car won again.
Oh, we're already starting a caution counter this week? Already?
I like Mike's idea here. Past champions should get their number reserved. I like that idea. Jake will never
That's
lose 25.
actually a great idea.
Also, I think the champion should have got a free car done.
Oof. Called out.
You already get free cars done.
Big shout out, Mike.
Double
You're-
called out.
Big
No,
shout
look
out,
at
Mike.
that.
pay
Real.
Corey.
Look at that
I
car.
pay
Look at
Corey.
that thing.
I pay Corey. You know
Move
what
it
I
a
mean? I
little bit.
pay him.
Yeah, that was a good night.
That is
That
really
was
cool.
a good night.
Shout out to Mosh Racing for that beautiful paint
Yeah.
scheme.
Yeah, shout out to my barber, dog.
Yeah, shout out to my
Hey, shout out my
barber,
barber dog. Shout out my barber dog.
You see these lines, bro?
When are we going to get a Lucky Dogs flag or merch?
That's great comms.
That's a
Whenever
good,
Eddie starts working more overtime.
Actually, I already have a Lucky Dogs flag made,
He
so I
does,
can
in
put in my
fact.
background. And
well, you
then,
might have to make some more.
Yeah.
It looks like we got some orders.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking, try to put some thought into making some stickers quick.
Ooh, stickers. I like
uh,
stickers.
Yeah, I like stickers. So,
I like stickers
but
and breakfast.
Are they flavored stickers? Or are they normal stickers? Did it have flavor on them?
yeah,
Scratch.
purple.
All right, I know Scott's
But
gonna
yeah.
watch this. I know Scott's gonna watch this at some point this week, but he's not gonna see this
I
chat.
stop.
So I'm gonna read it out loud from Mosh Racing. I tried to get the league to fund a Champions Diecast. Get on it, Scott. Called out.
There you go,
Gotta get
Scott.
on it. It's a good idea.
Can we
There
do a
we
vlog
go.
from last year too?
That was a cool car too, man. The old
Yeah,
grave
man.
digger car.
Oh, Gravedigger car. You know, I'm gonna bring it out. Since Eddie called me out for getting free cars done. He said I should have drove my red car, but it was Halloween. I should have been in the Halloween car.
Yeah, but now everyone might think that you ran the Gravedigger car all year, and you're going to be
Oh,
known
yeah.
as the 2025 champion in the Gravedigger car, not your
Are badass though.
That is true.
That's bad sponsorship
red
activation,
and black
man.
car.
Oh yeah, that.
I mean,
that's
yeah, I
bad
think I
sponsorship
ran my
activation.
Titans
was
car the
the
whole
same.
year after
The
that.
sponsor was the same, SFM. I mean, I didn't have a different primary last year.
That's true. That is true.
True. And if they go back and watch the streams, they see me winning 3 different schemes.
Mr. Versatile.
Sorry, they just
Yeah.
said you went a lot. in the
Solid
same one, my
Lionel
bad.
pre-orders for sure.
Yeah, man. Like
dude, I'd pre-order
my
it.
breast cancer awareness car, at Roval. Yeah,
Mm.
man, that would have been great.
That was a cool car. Eddie did a good
It
job
was.
on
I
those.
love that thing. Yeah, that thing was sweet.
I think my favorite car from last year was my Tennessee Titans one. That car is
I just wish you guys
badass.
could have seen that Indy car I had for last year that Mike cooked up. So good looking, and
I
I was just
saw it.
so
I saw it in
mad.
the catch fence.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we saw
I
it. I saw it
saw
up
right.
close.
Yeah, I saw it right in my mouth.
Yeah. It was a good looking car, just not quite as good looking whenever it's junked.
Well,
Gotta step on it from time to time, right?
Make sure it's still there.
Well, some of us it's more than some of the time, but you know, it is what it is.
yes, yes.
But I think that's a wrap, gents.
Yeah, it was a solid hour and a half. I think we're good.
That was a good time.
Yeah.
It's a big episode. We're back, baby. We're back.
We're back.
We're back, baby.
Maybe we'll be back next week. We don't know. I really don't know. Feels good to be back behind the camera. Shout out Dude Wipes. Keep my butt clean. Poop's cool. And then shout out Monster because Red Bull sucks.
Dang, as I'm wearing the Connor Zillis Red Bull shirt.
Dang.
Hey,
Wow.
I can't say anything. I'm a Verstappen fan and Ken Roxon fan and Connor Zillich fan. They're all Red Bull athletes. So.
You guys are just promoting everything that is going to lead to zero world peace. Okay, you got to get on the Toyota bandwagon, and then world peace becomes a thing.
No.
Oh,
I had to get
Vinny-
on not only the Toyota bandwagon, or
Windbagging.
Windbagging.
Flip that! Flip that!
bandwagon.
Flip that
Sorry,
shit.
my teeth
Haley,
are dry.
Flip that shit.
Well, this is how upsetting it makes me feel.
And he's
I had
out
to
here
get on
laying
the
a hole.
the Toyota bandwagon and the Red Bull bandwagon
Boy,
too 1 year because
struggling.
Casey
Whoa.
Kane ran the Red Bull Toyota in
Toyota
2012
number 4.
Yeah.
Hey man,
or 2011.
I was on the Toyota train this weekend when Corey Haim won. So
Yeah,
Damn right.
What time is it? It's
On
time.
time.
It's on.
It could be worse. You could be repping Red Bull gear and have a cool Monster fridge in the background. So
I'm
that would be
repping the
insulting.
driver. I'm repping the driver. I don't care about the
Negative
sponsor.
sponsor activation.
Oh, well.
Negative sponsor activation.
Hey, if Monster wants to give me money, I won't wear this shirt ever again.
Nah, we
Or
do it for the
your
love of the game here. Appease the white monster gods.
They get
Let's
enough
pray.
of my money, so
New sponsor? New sponsor?
I get that shit for free.
all right. Well, that
Oh, well.
is it. I think for this episode. Everybody, stay tuned. If you're already following the iNRS stuff, be sure to tune in this week on Thursday. Ours truly, Jordan Booth, will be broadcasting. I'm gonna have to provide the link. I'll be able to provide the link in the description for this video to his channel. I believe he'll have to send it over to me, but
Yeah, it'll be on YouTube. 40XLI Racing. It should pop up whenever you search it, but I'll be sure to send a link out with it as well.
yeah, I'll put that in the description. I'll also throw it in my Discord when I go live on Thursday, so you guys can tune into the broadcast if you want to, alongside my stream or whichever. We had fun last year. He did a really good job. I mostly remember the Chicago Street Course. It was really fun to go back and rewatch that one. So I'm excited. We are also, if you missed it, we are the title sponsors. So it'll be the Lucky Dogs 110. I believe it's 110 miles, if I'm not mistaken.
Sounds about right.
So it'll be hopefully really exciting. Hopefully we don't have any wrecks and we can get a solid finish out of it.
Shout out Keenan Sade for also sponsoring the race.
Yes.
Shotty's Auto Repair. Big shout out there.
So hopefully we will see you guys then. Jordan, thank you so much for coming on here and all your help in the past with the 40XLI Driver Academy. That's been really helpful to a lot of guys. So we appreciate your effort with that also.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
man.
sir.
But we will see you guys soon. Have a good evening.
Rest in peace, KB. We met you, brother.